Okay. I've been a fan of Walt Whitman for years. To see him in the flesh is incredible. I mean, the extent that he changed US history is drastic. Without his book, Leaves of Grass, I mean, I'm sure the transcendental movement would have still been prominent, but he changed how people thought about poetry and shifted the value of the movement massively.
I am Carrie Nation, and as the vessel of God, I will therewith dispel the alcohol blighting these lands, as well as within this devilish abode.
Sir, that's not allowed.
Can a guy smoke after 100 years?
No! It's of the devil.
Sure, lady. So now that you're all here, why don't we introduce ourselves? There we go. That's a dog. Is she stupid? That's a dog.
And we are justified. This, sir, is most cruel and uncaring.
And you're blind, woman.
And what of thy accomplishments art so most wondrous as to speak down upon such a distinguished gentleman?
I was, a successful businessman. I'm gonna kill him. No! Okay. I think it's time for our first challenge to prove that you're the most historical figure here. The rules of this challenge are as follows. You will be competing in teams of 2. Walt Whitman and Dog, Carrie Nation and Al Capone. Our first question. What was the most important work or event or contribution that you made during your life? And for the second question, what were the short-term impacts of your work? Now, for the final question, what long-term impacts did you both have on the US? And time is up. Please submit your answers. And from Al Capone and Carrie Nation, Al Capone was known for his involvement in organized crime and tax evasion. His incarceration was a reminder to Americans to pay their taxes. Okay. Whitman helped significantly to fuel the transcendentalist movement with his work and his popularity at the time. Whitman was also openly gay in his work, even though his publisher tried to censor this. Leaves of Grass, among all else it did, was an attempt to normalize homosexuality. From Walt Whitman and Dog. Leaves of Grass was a massive inspiration to the Transcendental movement. Transcendentalists, because of their central focus on individual rights, freedoms, and happiness, as well as freedom and democracy, largely because of Leaves of Grass, took up the fight against slavery. And the votes are in. Whitman and Dog. Dang it. Rigged. This is the definition of rigged. After a long time of deliberating, we have reached a decision. The winner of this season's Who is the Most Important is Walt Whitman. By God, I'm gonna burn this post. Not yet.
Whoops.